Welcome back, Focus Fanatics. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to find a customer in the order entry process and how to configure the options that appear when adding a new customer in the front of house. The first thing to note is that the fields displayed are tied to the order type and that employee's default location. These fields are set up under order entry, order types, customer. Let me show you exactly what that means. If we look at our employee, Alice Almighty, her job is phones. If we look at the configured job phones, we see that it's using the location counter. If we navigate over to locations, we will see that the location counter is using the order type carryout. That being said, if we navigate back to order entry, order types, customer, and select the carryout order type, we will see the customer fields that will display by default when Alice Almighty adds a new customer. It should be noted that if you create a package, let's say called delivery, you can change the location of Alice Almighty, hence changing the default fields that display for Alice. Let me show you how that works. You can see here that we have a search method, and for carryout we have it set to last name. Let's go ahead and set two different order types so in the front of the house we can see the differences. So for carryout we'll use last name, and for pickup we'll use phone number. Below our search method we have our match options. If we're going to use last name, I might select begins with. If I'm going to do phone number, I'll probably use exact only. To the right of those options we have our new customer fields. You can see we have the options of do not display, which means exactly that. This order type will not display the field if that is selected. Display no tab means that you'll have the option to enter the information in, but we will not tab there, perhaps because we do not use it a lot and we want to speed up our order entry process. Then we have display tab, which means they can enter the information and the tab key on the keyboard will tab into that field. Next is required no tab, which means the employee will have to enter something in that field, but we will not tab to it. This is sometimes used for fields that have boxes to select rather than alphanumeric input. The final option is required tab. This will be a required selection, and the tab key will take the user to the field. This is typical for phone number and first and last name, and when using delivery, this is typically turned on for address, city, and zip code. Let's go ahead and adjust the fields for the two order types so we can see the differences in the front of house. For carryout, I'm just going to have phone number, first name required tab, last name required tab, and the remaining I'm going to do not display. I can go ahead and select save there. And then for pickup, we'll just leave these as they are, but you'll see there's a lot more options selected here for pickup. Now let's go to the front of the house and see how this works. When Alice Almighty clocks in, remember her job is tied to the order type carryout. So when we add a new customer, we're going to see the options we selected under order entry, order types, customer for the carryout order type. You can see that my search method is as we configured with last name and begins with. I'm going to go ahead and add a new customer, And you'll see that the fields that we selected in setup are the only fields that appear. If I close out of this and change her location to pickup, which changes her order type, that's a package that I pre-configured, and I go into customer, we're going to see different fields. You can see that my search method is phone number, and you can see that match is exact only. Now we can, if we want, we could change these on the fly. So I'm going to go ahead and add a new customer, and you'll see the different fields that appear. So that's how you adjust the customer fields for front of house customer entry. I hope this feature benefits both you and your customers. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, stay focused.